There is a great update about Tesla Giga Berlin today, as a few days ago, Brandenburg's economic minister Jorg Steinbach, who has been a great Tesla Giga Berlin supporter, gave an interview which was published on German Bundestag's website and talked about the effect of Giga Berlin as well as the challenges. And he said the speed of the Tesla settlement is a model for the construction of LNG terminals. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news, ring the bell, and so you don't miss my next coverage. And if you like this interview that I'm going to present you, please give a thumbs up and like this video, share in social media. So Jorg Steinbach said Tesla has several effects, meaning Tesla Giga Berlin's settlement in Brandenburg has several effects on Brandenburg and Germany. He said, on the one hand, the plant is now the largest industrial employer in Brandenburg, and it is planned that Tesla will also become the largest training company. Remember, I've talked about this before, that Tesla is going to do some training for young people, and some of them will become Tesla workers, others will become probably workers in different industrial companies, but Tesla Giga Berlin now will also become the largest training company. The effect that is achieved is immense for the regional economy. Brandenburg, Steinbach said, potential investors worldwide now have Brandenburg on the map. These are some of the effects that Tesla Giga Berlin Gigafactory, producing electric cars in Brandenburg, has brought to Brandenburg and to Germany. He said, actually, there was a question that the reporter raised, said, in the meantime, existing companies are desperately looking for employees. Aren't more and more new companies increasing concerns about the shortage of skilled workers? Steinbach said, as far as I know, the increase in the number of employees at Tesla Giga Berlin is still on schedule. This is remarkable because on the one hand, it shows that the company is gaining skilled workers who do not come from Brandenburg alone, but are recruited internationally. This makes it clear what effects the settlement of a large international company has on the region. A mix of specialists from many different countries works at Tesla, meaning Tesla Giga Berlin. Such a structure is the future, and it means that we have to be a skilled immigration country. This is good that Tesla is taking care of this challenge of workers because it's difficult to find skilled workers these days. Remember, I've had a report that workers would also come from nearby Polish border. I even mentioned the town. I don't remember the town's name exactly, but it was a beautiful town on the Polish border. So this is one of the challenges that Tesla has to tackle, but looks like Tesla is handling this is on a schedule. So there was another question to Steinbach saying, during the construction phase, Tesla Giga Berlin repeatedly criticized the German bureaucracy. You brought up the idea of using a manager for approval processes in the future. What should that look like in concrete terms? Here's what Steinbach said. He said, there will only be a repeat of Tesla's pace for major projects if investors are just willing, as Tesla was, to work at their own risk. Remember, Tesla has done the construction of Giga Berlin on its own risk with early approvals. That means you present a small project and then the government approves that, only that phase. You build it, but you're on your own risk, because if the final permit doesn't come, you have to tear down everything. And I have had a report that Tesla had put 100 million euro deposit to tear down everything in unlikely case of the final approval not coming. But thankfully the final approval is there, and Tesla Giga Berlin is already producing electric Model Y vehicles at the Brandenburg plant. So regarding the early risk, Steinbach said, this is what makes the short planning and construction phase possible. I find it interesting that this type is being copied during the construction of the LNG terminals on North Sea. The legislation was adopted so that construction is possible quickly. In addition, the complexity of such large buildings requires that the state react to them. In Brandenburg, this was done in the form of a task force that was was to contact for Tesla. I performed many tasks myself at the same time. Saxony-Anhalt has now adopted the model in the case of Intel. Looks like in Saxony they're doing the same work approach as Brandenburg did for Tesla to build Giga Berlin, and this is working, and that's what Steinbach is advocating. And another question was, Tesla's Gigafactory has been in operation since March. What is the first balance sheet like? Steinbach says, for me the balance is completely positive. The company is running. The speed at which production is currently taking place is impressive for me as an engineer. Operations at Giga Berlin have been running in 2 shifts since the end of May, and there should be 3 shifts by the end of the year. All of this speaks for itself. Remember, I had a couple of several days ago, I had a report that Tesla Giga Berlin is about to add the 3rd shift, and it should come around December. Now, another question is, you spoke of the successful reindustrialization of Brandenburg. What do you mean by that? Steinbach says, I can say that when Tesla settled there in Brandenburg, were already others in the field of automotive batteries. There were already others actually in the field of automotive batteries. For example, BASF and Air Liquide have expanded their divisions. Microvast has opened its battery factory, and Mercedes-Benz wants to build its electric Sprinter in Ludwigsfeld. In addition, Deutsche Bahn has settled in Cottbus, which is its maintenance and repair workshop, with 1,100 new jobs. In Lusatia alone, around 3,500 new jobs have been created in the past 2 years. In the years before that, people looked at Brandenburg with a certain amount of pity in terms of economic strength. Now there is an upsurge in terms of industrial jobs, which is the big difference from before. So you see, friends, how well Tesla Giga Berlin is helping the area. Now, despite the report's success, there are those who say that the East structural problems are permanent. How do you respond to such criticism? Was next question to Steinbach. He said, I caution against being so sure of this. The most recent settlement success in the East was successful above all because we can provide a lot of green energy, he said regarding probably Tesla Giga Berlin. The companies demand that they are very interested in producing as climate neutrally as possible, because this also brings good image to the companies. And so this is very good news for Tesla. So he says the east of Germany currently has a considerable lead in the expansion of renewable energy compared to the western, especially the southwestern federal states. In a national-wide comparison, Brandenburg has the highest installed electrical output from renewable energy. Now, I'm thinking that, friends, because of this, and we know that Tesla energy is growing fast, I think I will not be surprised that after Tesla handles the battery production at Giga Berlin, Tesla will also start some energy storage business in Germany. Do you agree with that? Do you feel like this may happen? Let me know your thoughts, friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. God bless you, everyone. Peace be with all of you, and I'll see you soon in our next report.